Hello, the House of Tarot YouTube followers. Welcome to today's reading. Today we're doing a super full moon reading. This is the last full moon of December. It's going to be the brightest since, I'm not sure the year since, but we won't see this again for a very long time. I should have had my facts in front of me. I'm just going with the flow for this, but it will be a bright full moon. Something I can channel in is to take on the energy today, tonight, when you remember. It could just be anything. Don't feel like even if it was for a second that it passed you by, but taking on this energy, pouring it into something, planting something in your mind, manifesting from it, drawing from it. So possibly you want something, you want to become, let's just say, a better person, just drawing from this super moon, taking some of that energy into visualizing yourself into being this person that you want to be. If it's your glow up, if it's just a person that is free flowing or free, just something freeing. So we're going to go ahead and take a card from our winter deck. And this is not a deck. These are greeting cards, but I do like to draw from them. I'm getting 3 candles. Okay, so this card, we have 3 candles. So something about 3, which always pulls back to creativity. Also illumination. So something about illumination. So tonight will be very illuminated, kind of possibly bathing in that illumination. So some of you don't have to take a physical bath. This could just be a mental bath or seeing yourself in this bathtub, but kind of bathing yourself in this illumination, also drawing in from something with Christmas time as well. Obviously, this is a Christmas deck, but something having to do with the spirit of Christmas, the spirit of love, the spirit of giving, also being able to receive. Not that it's just about receiving gifts, but when somebody wants to give you something, go ahead and be open to receive that, even if it's just a gesture. So it might not have been something you possibly wanted or desired, or really kind of you felt, possibly some of you feel a little bit imposed on, but just kind of receiving that gesture, just the gesture itself, and leaving it there. So we don't really have to receive people's energy, whether good or bad, but kind of just receiving that gesture. So I do see some type of protective energy. So I feel like some of you are going to have to protect yourself, possibly from some negative energy, just some sort of like comment, ill will, being on a table amongst others that are talking about something that's not so positive, something a little bit ill will towards somebody. You could let it go. You could sit there simply being an observer. You could get up and walk away. You could just even not necessarily stand up for them, but standing up for the energy of, we may not know the whole story, we may not understand everything completely, and letting it die there. Just people really have to learn to mind their business, letting energies die, not meddle into other people's lives. So I do see like these 2 candles together. So something is coming that's with 2 people. So something very twosome, just something very positive, and then something kind of medley. So be careful with this type of energy. And this could just be the energy of anything really, just even something that just kind of broke into some sort of it doesn't have to be a relationship, but just kind of broke into some sort of energy. So this could be a friend group, this could be your job, just something that had a flow. So these 2 seem in sync, in flow, and then here came kind of like a little monkey wrench, but it doesn't have to be that way. Kind of just people not knowing a whole story is also what I'm getting. Just somebody commenting when they don't really know the entire story, they don't really know something. So it could even be with your work, like some sort of procedure that you guys had in flow, and then somebody came in and thought that they had the right answer, but really it just kind of messes things up, and you don't know. It just caused a lot of friction. So being careful with this friction, also with the super moon, and it's meant to be positive. So this enlightenment time is meant to kind of draw in from that energy, draw in from that brightness, from that light. I'm getting the need of some sort of bath, like opening a window and really taking in that light in your bedroom and taking it as a bath in a sense. So bathing in it in some way, some sort of positive energy that you can pull from it. So we're going to go ahead and start with our first card, and we have the King of Wands. So something you did really brought you to this really peaceful place. This is about fire as well, is also what I'm hearing. So something very knowledgeable, something very fiery. And I see that you're simply an observer. You're an observer of whatever may be going on around you. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think people really want you to participate in this. I see it like a battle, to be honest, just some sort of thing that's going on in the environment, and they want you to participate in it. So this could be someone kind of egging you on to fight, egging you on to have a comment, but I see you very grounded, just very positive, grounded. I lost the word that I was receiving. I was channeling something, but I really did lose it. Something about positivity, being very grounded. That's really all I have. So somebody might want to pull you into something. Again, we have this like third little flicker that I feel should not be there. Just something shouldn't be there in a sense. And then somebody wants to pull you into some sort of dispute, some sort of reaction is actually what I'm getting. You're trying to be yourself. You're trying to be grounded. You're trying to be a better person. I'm also hearing the phrase like you may not know the whole story, so you don't want to comment, but I feel like somebody really wants to pull you into something. It's possibly could be drama, and nothing good would come of it, even if you participate in the most, I'm seeing in the most positive way, as in like defending them or having something to say about it, and nothing will come of it. So really kind of detaching from it in a sense of, oh, we may not know the whole story, or just some sort of like positive thing, but being involved in a way to sway somebody won't come out the right way. I feel like they're going to pull you into something where your energy is really not meant to be. We're going to take something for your subconscious. And we have this card about a lot of work. So this is a 7 of Pentacles. So putting in a lot of work. I feel like your energy is going to shift in a sense of realigning. So we see these pentacles aligning at once. So realigning yourself into some causes, into some sort of cause. So for some of you that may be going through a hard time, I'm seeing this often, is helping others or helping a cause, just helping somebody else. And this is a season where there's a lot of charities up. There's a lot of gift wrapping charities being put together, just things like that, food drives, anything like that. But I see you getting involved with a cause of some sort to kind of readjust the energy, redirect this energy, where you're not going to be pulled into something because you're kind of just too busy for that thing, where whoever wants to take you somewhere, I feel like they're used to taking you to this dark place. I feel like they're used to kind of pulling you into something that's really not for you anymore. And it was for you at that time. And they're having trouble with, why isn't this like working anymore? But they really have to re-meet you. Kind of giving back to the community is a good place to start, to just refocus the energy. So if some of you don't know what to do, you just don't have a clue, like what's my purpose, what's this, what's that, it's always helping somebody, helping others is a good place to start. Helping a charity, helping where there's children involved, the elderly, giving back to our ancestors. So any elderly program, giving back to children, which is the future, giving back to them. So things of that nature. We're going to take for your near future. Okay, so things will definitely start to equal out. I had a different word in my mind, but it just truly means something's going to be very equal now. So any kind of power struggle, any kind of, even within yourself, just some sort of peace is also what I'm getting. So some of you have been feeling very uncentered this whole year. And this moon's a big moon. So you might not be feeling centered this moment or today because it's a huge shift. But something will definitely start to equal out. It'll be much more peaceful within yourself, within your soul, within your, I'm also seeing something with your arms. So if some of you are lifting weights, getting tattoos, just something having to do with arms as well, some sort of energy towards hands, arms, even if it's kind of self-soothing to give yourself like massage or hand massages and things like that. So I'm seeing things are going to get very neutral within your energy, within yourself, just very centered. And if you have to find some sort of emblem to convince yourself for like 21 days that you are this person that can be centered. So I'm seeing somebody kind of had a shift. So I had this like grounded energy person that is looking at the chaos and somebody wants to pull him in or pull her in, just getting pulled in, having to reroute that energy, and then things being very equal. I'm seeing that this wasn't the norm for you. So don't take it personal if you falling off. Don't take it personal if somebody does capture you into some sort of quarrel. Just kind of let it be, let it float by, let these kind of inner thoughts go. I'm going to take another card, and this is for your you placement. Yes, something about your past definitely had to die. So this is the death card. So this is kind of like a soul death, an old you death, just some sort of death within. And this is, I feel like you don't always feel good enough for the new you. So just know that you are good enough. Just something from the cards before are showing me that you feel like a fraud, or you feel like a fake, or you feel like it's not really you, but anything can be you. If you have, every day you wake up and you choose that new you, if you do it for 21 days, you could totally change your behavior. So if you have even like a minute, guys, put on some sort of classical music, or listen to your mother's voice, think of your mother or something. You could change any brainwave. You could go for a drive on your normal route to somewhere and take a different route, and you totally created a whole different brainwave. So this death of this old person had to go. And if you're feeling drawn back to them, or kind of like a fraud, I'm seeing that you're getting tired of this like fake it or make it, but just know it's you. Just have the faith that this is you. This is the new you. This is your life now, and this is where you'll be. So we're going to take something for your environment. Okay, a more king energy. I see him differently. So I see kind of this guy observing the chaos, getting kind of sucked back in, to be honest. And then this guy in his environment, he's more laid back. I see him more relaxed. The Cups is also about some sort of celebration to me, but it's also a creative energy, some sort of flow energy. So it's also a water. So I see him more relaxed, more fluid, more in the flow. I also see him kind of on a raft. So some of you kind of feel like you had to completely seclude yourself for a moment in time, for just like a second. I see it just fine. I see you rafting along, and I see it much better. So I'm even kind of like hearing the waves. I'm not sure if some of you are even on a cruise during this supermoon, which is super cool. I just see like a boat. I see a cruise. I see a lot of things going on if you're planning a cruise, anything like that. So this is your environment, and you might meet somebody even on this journey, this cruise, whatever this may be, that you seem to be like on some sort of water journey. So this is like about fluid, being very fluid. And this is also our cup energy. So we're going to take a card for the hopes and fears. Okay. This is my meditation card. This is the Four of Swords, and this guy is meditating. This is possibly your hopes, is to stay in this centered state, which is totally yours. If there's a second where you're pulled out of it, it does not matter. Let it go, let it be, center yourself again. I kind of had to do this journey today. I did become, in a sense, not myself, where I had to just kind of realign myself quickly. So take this as whatever it may be. If you hear a lot of noise, there's also a lot of work going on in my house. So I'm getting this energy of doing a lot of work, changing, someone trying to pull you back into some sort of turmoil, and then just having to always just recenter yourself is also what I'm getting. Just whatever you fear, learn to recenter yourself. It's always there for you. It's always available to you as well. Ooh, we had a card just fall out. I'm not going to really engage with them until I show it to you. We have the Eight of Cups. So more cup energy. We had the Temperance. She was kind of equaling out the cups, and we had the King of Cups, and now we have the Eight of Cups. And I feel like this one to me feels like duty is done. It's been written, it's done, and so it is. And then he gets to walk away. So something like the way the cups are kind of leaned up against each other, he built like his little thing to show for it, and he gets to walk away and kind of just go on a journey. So I feel like that's the outcome, and so it is. So whatever you may have fear of, accepting it, doing with it what you can. Like he built a little thing of 3 and a 5, so that could mean something for somebody. 35, the number 8, 53 even, but something is as so I'm hearing like, and so it is. So whatever it may be, it's just like a form of acceptance and then walking away from it. So if something is not going your way initially, just letting it be, walking away, and just knowing that you're on the right path. There are no coincidences, there are no accidents, things are the way they are. So that's really all I'm drawing from this reading. If you stuck with me till now, please just take what resonates. leave the rest. I do offer readings at the houseoftarot.etsy.com, so come see me there. I also offer pendulums, manifestation spells that I do for you. I do them in my altar. And I do have a quick little tip for the supermoon is creating a you altar. So behind me right there, I have a little altar for myself and my daughter, and I bought a rose for this altar. I also have candles going and just anything my daughter and I would like. So at night I put her milk right there, and I kind of just draw from that energy to always honor us, honor our needs, and not get wrapped up into this world of fast pace. So if some of you for the supermoon have to build a self altar, so if you want to Google what that means or just take my word for it, just kind of honoring yourself. So put something, a picture of yourself, put things that you like, and kind of really honoring it. I'm doing it for my little one too because she can't do it herself right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and do it for her. So with that, have a super great super moon. Enjoy it every way you can. And with that, I leave you guys. Bye-bye.